it, which is why this person is kind of like a little bit of doomer sometimes. But they're hopeful when it comes to you though, because it feels very faded. It feels like the universe itself has answered their prayer, the God himself answered their prayer, whatever, like, and given this opportunity. And you seem to be well put together, you know, traditional type. They also, hey Scorpios, welcome back to my channel. Let's see if there are any messages for you today. I felt called to do your reading this morning. We are back, by the way, with our morning readings and my coffee. So usually, if you know how this one goes, this is a more of a chill vibe if you need some, you know, relaxation as you're watching your tarot. Anyway, watch this if you're Scorpio sun, moon, or rising, or Venus. Before we get started, don't forget to give this video a big like. Don't forget to subscribe. I noticed, I think I looked at my analytics yesterday and it's like 60% are not subscribed. So go ahead and subscribe. We might, by the way, I don't know if it's good news or not. It's probably are good news for most of you guys. We might bring back some other types of content on this channel. So some of you guys know back in the day there was other videos posted on the channel too, not just Scorpio readings. So we might bring this back. I've been kind of taking a break from everything else, so only could do this for some time. I feel I might be able to start posting more. So we'll see how this goes. Give a big thumbs up if you would like that. And what else do I want to say? Oh yes, and 2024 preparation Scorpio webinar is open for registration. So again, this is for all. It's specific webinar for Scorpios where we'll look into your astrology in detail. I don't know anyone else, to be honest, who is doing that, but we are a Scorpio, you know, little tribe here. So for you guys, we've been doing this already, I think, for 3 years in a row. Really love this. One of my favorite events when it comes to New Year's celebrations. So we do a little webinar and you can register. Links are in the description box. There's currently 2 options. One, you just register for the webinar and get like a mini, also private consultation with me where it's a small one where I just go into the most like important things you need to know for the year ahead. So there is that option. And there's also an option to register for the webinar and your full 2024 personal readings with all the astrology, all your personal transits, your solar return for the year, your progressions for the year. It's very, very comprehensive reading. So if you, in a bundle, honestly, it really makes sense to do both if you want to do both. So check it out. Link is in the description box. What else with the announcements? One last announcement. Again, since November is still the birthday months of Scorpio, we've extended the sale of the VIMEO tarot course, the one you stream at your own pace for absolute beginners. So it's like, I don't even know, it's really like we made it very affordable. It's $55, I believe, to stream that course just for the rest of November. And yeah, happy birthday, guys. Let's get right in. Let's start with a couple of oracle pulls and we'll go from there. How about that? Okay. Ooh, self-reflection. All right, it's been coming up a lot in your readings lately, the theme of self-reflection, patience, and we have here the unexpected, and we have here peace. Ooh. Masculine is at the bottom of the deck, and we also have here faith, and we have here protection. Okay, interesting themes. So there's definitely some kind of new masculine energy. Again, it doesn't have to be new, completely new for all of you, but there's definitely like a different vibe, let's put it this way, that I'm getting from this masculine energy that I feel like lately been around you. Let's see what else. We have here solitary witch, heal yourself first. So I'm gonna have to hide. We also have here as above, so is below, manifestation, been coming up a lot in your reads lately. We also have the elements, back to basics. And we have witch's brew, seek alternative solutions. Bottom of the deck, moon, water, reset. So let's see what we can get from this. Okay, the way I'm seeing this energy is like this. First of all, this is the time period for a lot of you whenever you watch this where you're really reflecting on a lot of maybe personal goals, personal ambitions, things that you want to reorganize in your life, things that you want to maybe fix in your life. And what I'm getting is that this is a very, very important period for you guys to choose, prioritize yourself. I know some of these messages could be like repetitive, but I feel like it's so important for you guys to, again, make sure that you pour all this. Maybe for some of you, you feel a lot of energy, like you have a lot more energy than usual. It's so important that you don't waste it now, because again, whenever I personally notice in my own life, whenever sometimes I finally get back into focus, I finally, have the energy to do the things that I want to do, there's a lot of distractions come up. It's almost like somebody wants to disturb my peace and basically make me waste my energy into something else. So again, I highly recommend for you guys with especially back to basics card to really see like what do you need to do right now practically, to make your life at least a little bit better than it was yesterday. It doesn't have to be something huge overnight. You don't have to go for you don't have to go for the end goal tomorrow, but every day making things better. And it feels so great, to be honest, when you start seeing little improvements, whatever it is you do, whether it's you do things for your home, whether you do things for yourself, when you see little improvements every day, it is so motivating. It's okay, I want to do more. I want to keep going, right? So we have this. And again, be patient with yourself. Do not, there's a lot of opportunities opening up. Some of these opportunities could be quite unexpected. I'm seeing here for you. But, be patient with yourself, because you are really growing and learning. And what I'm seeing with the solitary witch, it's you're putting yourself first. You do not have to do anything, especially if there's masculine energies around you or whatever. You do not have to do anything. You do not have to figure anything out. All that you want will come to you, once you really identify with that version of yourself that gets the commitment, that gets people to pursue you and to chase you and to love you. And when you identify, when you stand strong as that version of yourself, you will naturally notice how some behaviors that were counterproductive will fall off. You will naturally notice how you no longer have to worry or obsess about what another person is doing. Is there someone else? Are they still blah, blah, whatever, because again, you don't identify with a version of yourself that is experiencing that reality, right? You identify now as a version of yourself who gets consistent commitment, who anyone would do anything to be with. So basically, this goes back to your manifestation. Again, it doesn't matter what you've done before, even if just yesterday you were doing something different. You can start today. Today is a brand new day. I don't know, maybe because I'm recording this in the morning, we get this very hopeful Ella energy. So today is a brand new day. Quite literally, it's the morning where I'm recording this. And you can start today brand new. You can start it doesn't matter what happened yesterday. It doesn't matter what happened last week. Today you can choose to be a brand new version of yourself. And you can stop identifying with behaviors and with certain, with certain energies that you've identified with before, and you can see how your life starts shifting. It takes a choice, right? Anything you start, whether it's a new job, whether it's education, a new business, there was a day when you started, right? You started doing it. Even maybe silly example, but even with this YouTube channel, there was no YouTube channel. One day I decided to start this YouTube channel. There was no today this video, yesterday this video. Today I decided to record it. There is something there. You got to start basically somewhere. And with Witch's Brew, Seek Alternative Solutions, I also feel for yourself right now, you're doing a lot. Again, I highly recommend for you to do as much as you need for yourself right now as you can. I don't see necessarily any problem, but whatever it is, you want to eat healthier, you want to, I'm seeing for some of you, you're having some tea time, drinking herb teas. I bought yesterday, I forgot the name of it. I think it's called apple spice, some kind of herbal tea. Oh my God. It's not even any kind of holistic, whatever health tea. It's just herbal, whatever tea, but it tastes so amazing. I could not believe it. I was in shock. I'm wow, this is the best tea I've ever drank. like all my cravings, even for sugar, for coffee, like the, all this pumpkin spice fall favorites, like fell off immediately. I was like, all I wanted is this tea, and it has like no sugar, I think, whatever, like at least less sugar than other things. But anyway, the idea is give yourself whatever it is you need right now, and also be in the energy of peace. I know that it sounds kind of counterintuitive, because if we think about it, right, energy around us right now is anything but peace. And also all the Scorpio energy, activation of Mars, right, like North Node in Aries, it's like it's very it's very, how to say, it's very chaotic. But again, I highly recommend to people to be wise and to be smart with how they use your very powerful, like how you use your very own powerful energy, which is very powerful. And for you, I feel like the most important thing right now is basically to be in a space where you choose yourself, prioritize yourself, and you create this light energy around you that I feel like affects everything and really brings very, very positive shifts. We have here also bottom of the deck, moon, water, reset. Exactly. That's what I feel like for a lot of you is happening now. We'll take a look into this masculine energy. What does that tell us in a moment? What deck should we go with today? Let's go with this one. I actually haven't used this in a while. Oh, yeah, exactly. But look at that. How did I know, right? That our masculine energy wants to talk to us. So yes, we have here the loving man. We have here deserving. Okay, interesting message. And we have here consciousness of lack. Very interesting. And we have here dark thoughts. But I cannot. You guys. Scorpio energy is asking you to embrace peace as much as you can. This can be quite literal. Again, you guys are the channelers of Scorpio energy. You and Aries are both energies that are, connected to energy of Mars, right? Which again, Mars can be terrible things, Mars can be great things. All depends on what we choose to do that, right? It's also interesting. I did myself as a treat to myself every, usually either Halloween or Christmas, I rewatch Harry Potter movies. I love it. I think it's the greatest thing that happened to our generation, the ones who are late millennials. I don't know if Gen Z likes Harry Potter so much, but I think they do too. But I think this is the greatest thing that happened in our generation in terms of arts and culture. But anyway, I'm a big fan. But there was this conversation, right? Harry had with Sirius, where Sirius was telling him, the world doesn't necessarily split on good wizards and on Death Eaters, right? We all have dark and light within us. What matters is what we choose to do with it, the choices we make, right? It's like a theme, I think, in Harry Potter movies. As you grow older, you learn to appreciate those things, right? A little more, little wisdoms there. But yeah, that's what I think is interesting about Scorpio and Aries energy, is that you guys have the power to channel more chaotic energy into something again, Mars energy could be destruction, but it also could be something where you maybe destroy any kind of negativity around you when you create, when you channel this into creation, into building. And it's very important as a Scorpio energy for you guys, especially right now, to be conscious of that. Again, it's not a coincidence you got peace twice. So disengage from any kind of energy right now that tries to, people who try to fight with you, people who try to have conflict with you. Disengage from that. Choose peace, because with your energy alone, as controversial as the statement might be, you can be the change you want to see in the world. You can feed more of this light energy rather than, more chaos. Very important, because this would have not come up this way. And anyway, let's talk about this masculine energy. So you do have definitely here some person who I feel is very interested in you. Now, this connection can go either way. I feel right now, you are still in the process where a lot of things are to be TBA, to be decided, to be announced, not to be announced, to be determined, TBD, TBD, to be determined. Because how this connection will go, I feel really depends on both of you, on both of yours consciousness a lot. because you know how you can go right from really feeling like you deserve the best things, you deserve to be chosen, loved, prioritized. And also, we all as Scorpios go through moments when we're really going to this like consciousness, like, oh my God, I work so hard, why don't they appreciate me? Like, I do so much, why don't they love me? Do not go there. It's like, it's an illusion, but it's like, this is the illusion that I feel like is very seductive, because you don't notice how, you know how they say fear is the path to the dark side? You don't even notice how you end up over there. And I feel like there you must not go. Because again, you need to really be in that space where I understand, right, that in our generation, relationships are a little bit more tricky. So many different things, yet like there are people who still have amazing and beautiful relationships. So what's the difference, right? I think, again, if we let go, right, of all the things we've experienced, experiences that shaped our belief systems, our childhood, whatever it is, if we let go of identifying and holding on so firmly and so tightly to all the bad things that happened to us, and again, wake up in the morning, appreciate really the gift of life we have, and choose to show up brand new, really appreciate it, not like wasting it, not just living on a, how to say, autopilot, right? We can choose to start feeling like we deserve these things and expect these things to come. And when they come, because they do come, right, we don't sabotage them. Like, we have to make that decision, I feel like, internally. Wow, deep today. Okay, so now let's go into also connection spread. So you definitely have this masculine energy. I feel like we'll keep going, we'll keep diving into this. You know what, I hope you guys are not tired of this deck. I mean, I just got it, but I really want to keep using it. Let's see, my friends, what's gonna come here. Okay, we have here, my gosh, this card been coming up as your first card so many times, King of Pentacles. Well, good for the money. Okay, interesting. Also, Taurus could be in your life. There could be Taurus in your life. The Tower, Two of Swords, Seven of Swords, Six of Cups. Okay. Let's see, second row is your person. Ten of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, the Fool, Eight of Swords, Page of Swords, Ace of Swords. Okay, and we have here Knight of Cups, bottom of the deck, Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune with the High Priestess. If you want to manifest the change of your life, you have to trust in yourself and in your magic, in your power more than ever, because this is coming. Now let's talk about this masculine energy. So you have a person who I feel like really, it's the loving man energy. It's really showing up here. This person is loving, this person is caring, and I feel like when it comes to you, you're in this space where, with the Nine of Swords to the Tower, you have to be careful to not indulge into something we've known Scorpios do sometimes. It's basically when things become self-fulfilling prophecies, where you're like, oh, well, I cannot trust this person because, you know, like, again, there's a difference, right? If somebody was like really dishonest with you versus when you, I don't know, because of past negative experiences, perhaps you kind of just expect things to not work out. Because what I feel like here, Nine of Swords to the Tower, whatever it is you consistently worry about, you know, tends to manifest. So try your best right now with the Nine of Swords to not hold on to any like negative, how to say, assumptions. Again, I'm not saying ignore anything or be blind to anything, but I'm just saying, like, just because you've had some kind of negative situation in the past with somebody doesn't mean that this person has to, like, this person, like, because I don't see them doing anything wrong to you. I just feel like you're being very tough on them. And basically, again, you have to be smart, of course. Do not like let anyone use you. Do not let anyone waste your time or whatever this is. But I do feel like, again, if you come from genuinely very confident perspective, like we're from a very confident self-concept, right? You're not gonna be, I feel like, looking into every detail of what they do maybe, or obsessing over it. Just be more confident and allow this person to show up naturally the way they want to show up. But I feel like for a lot of you, they are showing up in a very strong way with the masculine card here. So you have somebody who is very loving and who wants to come in and who wants to hold on to you and wants to really take a chance on something with you. Like their plans are to be with you long term. 8 of Swords with the Ace of Swords. There's been some kind of circumstance which I feel like made them kind of, I don't want to say stuck, but it's almost like their hands were tied in some kind of situation. They couldn't do much. Maybe they felt, let me clarify this card actually, because I'm not really sure. I feel like they felt almost like you have so much power, and they felt powerless, I want to say, or something like this. It's almost like they feel like you can read them like a book, and they feel like you know how they really feel, which is Knight of Cups. I feel like very romantic feelings. Let me see, but what's the problem here then? 5 of Cups, 2 of Cups, 3 of Cups. The problem is that I feel like there's so much feeling, so much emotion that this person experiences, and quite frankly, you could experience too. And there was something which almost like, I don't want to say it had a false start, but I don't know if they had a birthday recently or you had a birthday recently. I mean, it would make sense, right? Because you're Scorpio, it's Scorpio season. But it's almost like they expected things to go differently. I don't know if they, again, I think this was the message in your previous reading, that they expected to see you at some kind of event, or they expected to hear from you. Again, your question would be like, why don't you reach out to me? Which I understand. 6 of Swords, 3 of Swords, Page of Pentacles. I feel like, you know what it is? You and this person are in this energy where there's a lot of feelings and a lot of insecurities in both of you. So like you feel a lot to them and you're worried because you don't want to repeat previous previous BS, any kind of previous situations that it took you a long time to heal from. And I feel like they are also in a space where they feel a lot, but they feel kind of silly because they are like, what am I supposed to do here? Why do they feel so silly? Queen of Cups, because they see you as this beautiful, very nurturing person who is very wholesome. Knight of Pentacles. And it's almost like, I don't know, maybe you both need to just take a chill pill a little bit, frankly. And for you, I feel like your energy here actually decides a lot. You might not be aware of that, but I feel like if you right now can make a shift internally where you're confident, you know your worth and your value, you know your power, you know that you can manifest whatever you want, you know that this person will show up properly and will show up in a way where basically the way you deserve, right? The loving man with deserving card here. You know that you can manifest it. You know you quite literally have like the world in your hands. You know, again, from disempowered state going back into this very empowered state, and you decide that, okay, this is the person I like, this is the person I want. Let's try, like, let's see how this goes. I know, I trust that you will pursue me, you will show up properly. I do not have to check every single thing and drive myself insane over like whatever it is you do, because I believe in myself. I believe in the version of myself that can create the outcome that I want. I know that things that I want are coming to me very easily. Like, you know, kind of like there's self-concept, I feel like changes you might be undergoing through. And I feel like if you really decide that, listen, I do want to date this person, I do want to be with them, this shouldn't be something that that's too hard for you. I don't see that. Okay, let's see how this person feels. Three of Wands. Yes, they want things to basically go forward. Look at this, King of Wands with the Lovers. Definitely has feelings for this person. It's like, there is a lot of what I feel like in the energy is that there's a lot of fire between you and this person. There's a lot of passion, a lot of anxiety. It almost feels like first love in high school type of thing again. So, and there is a sense of like, we can really create something. This person is also manifesting you, I'm seeing here, because I'm seeing this like fiery, whatever intention they set. And here, and you both are manifesting each other, actually. You know what it is? Because, I mean, for you, I feel like you go undecided sometimes. One day you want this person, another day you're like, they did something I don't like, or maybe I don't like, maybe I don't want this. So you need to decide right now. Because I feel like they're manifesting you because they're in love. Like, they are very much interested in you. But... and again, it doesn't mean that they are doing some kind of magic ritual at home, or that they even know about things like law of assumption or whatever. It doesn't mean that. It could be that just they are manifesting you, thinking about you a lot, imagining you two together, like, you know, in their own way. So I feel like you just need to decide right now if this is what you want to, and if you do, things can come together. But again, what a lot of you guys, I feel like, get confused when it comes to manifestation is that you start obsessively thinking, which is, again, you can, sure, like I've manifested things I was obsessed about for sure. But like, what's more important is to assume the version of yourself, like, that easily gets the commitment, easily gets the kind of love you want. Like, really think how it feels. I think this will be very helpful for you. Let's see one more thing, maybe. Oh. We have Nine of Wands, Page of Cups flying out, and the Emperor. Yeah, and I feel like right now this person might feel a little bit like unsure about everything they feel. They might dream about you a lot, is what I'm getting. Watch the previous reading that I posted on this channel, previous two readings actually, because we had this energy there too. This person might dream about you a lot, and they don't want to appear in front of you as like a silly person. They want to appear very strong. Seven of Pentacles to the Knight of Swords. And we have here the Moon. Do not chase this person. Let them come to you, I feel like. With the Moon card and the World, I feel like you're going to be very happy. For a lot of you, by the end of the year, there's something very major happening. Five of Pentacles with the Three of Pentacles. Again, do not chase. Do not try to understand what's going on. Try to focus on visualizing the outcome you want. For some of you, there's going to be move to a different place, celebration. And I do feel like this person is coming towards you with a message that you really want to hear. Just don't be in a space where like, oh, can I trust them? Are they telling the truth? I cannot. I don't know what's been going on with me. I don't know how I did it. Like, I had no clue. I had no clue this card was gonna come out, I swear. This has been happening to me, by the way, lately a lot. In private readings, in extendeds, here on YouTube even too. I say something and then the card comes out that exactly says what I was just literally saying. So they are telling the truth, is what I'm seeing here, based on this cards. Anyway, we'll take this to the extended. Oh my god, give a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this. Again, don't forget, register for registration for Scorpio webinar is now open. It's in the description box. Love you all, guys. See you in the extended. Bye.